For more engineering software reviews and tutorials, click subscribe. For more engineering software reviews and tutorials, click subscribe.
Good day everyone. We'll now proceed to learn the lesson 2. The terminologies startup or login form and the graphical user interface. Of course, the additional one, the industry setting. With 6 terminologies, before we proceed to utilize the software, we need to familiarize with some terminologies. So for creating the schedule of the project. Okay, each one, the terminologies we need to learn: EPS or the enterprise project structure, PS organizational breakdown structure, WBS work breakdown structure, activities, the calendars, predecessor, successor, relationships, critical path, the total flow, the free float, the constraints and lag, and the resources. Okay, let's proceed to the EPS. The EPS or the enterprise project structure forms the hierarchical structure of the database of the project. For example, you have a project in housing, you have a project in the land development, you have the project in bridge, you have the project in power plant. This one we will set up this one in the EPS or the enterprise project structure. Then the organizational breakdown structure or the OBS is the global hierarchy that represents the manager responsible for the project in your enterprise. The OBS is usually reflects the management structure of your organization from top level personnel down to the various levels constituting your businesses. For example, the organizational chart of your company, from president, COO, then the area manager, the project engineer, and so on and so forth. That's why, for example, there are area manager for the project of power plant, housing, bridges, and land development. This one is the organizational breakdown structure. Then the next one is the work breakdown structure. Is the structured in levels of work detail beginning with the deliverable itself, and is then separated into identifiable work elements. The major works, for example, for us we have land development works, the housing, then other one is the housing will be there are earthworks, electrical works, architectural work, plumbing, electrical, and in land development there are site preparation, road works, drainage work, sewer lines, and site development or sewage treatment plant. That are the examples of the WBS, and we will be enlightened for that if we creating the new project schedule. Next one is the activities are the fundamental work element of project. They are the lowest level of a work breakdown structure, and as such are the smallest subdivision of a project that directly concerns the project manager. Example, this one is the lowest level of WBS or the work breakdown structure. Example, if we have a WBS in category earthworks, one will be more detailed, or the lowest level of activities is excavation, filling, rubble bedding. Then for the structural works, lowest level of activity, the activities will be fabrication, formwork fabrication, steel fabrication, steel installation, concrete pouring, etc. etc. These are the activities, are the fundamental work elements of the project. Okay, next one. Calendars are used to model the working time for each activity in the project. You can also specify national holidays, your organization's holidays, project-specific non-work non-work days, and research vacation days. There are three types of the activities: the global calendar, the project calendar, and the resource calendar. Global calendar may be assigned to activities that occurs in any project. Project calendar is a calendar specific for the project, and the resource calendar. For example, there are resources with special skills. You can assign this resource calendar. Next one, relationships. Defines how an activity relates to start or finish of another activity or assignment. Other relationships between activities to create a path through your schedule from the first activity to the last activity. These relationships, which form the logic of the project network, are used together with activity durations to determine schedule dates. An activity can have as many relationships as necessary to model the work that must be done. You can also identify relationships between activities that are in different projects. This type of relationship is referred to as external relationship. There are four types of relationship: the finish to start, finish to finish, start to start, and start to finish. We will elaborate that as we go on to our tutorial. The predecessor, an activity that must occur before another activity. A predecessor activity controls the start or finish of each successor. The activity can have multiple predecessors, each with a different relationship. Then a successor, an activity that must occur after another activity. Activity can have multiple successors, each with a different relationship. I hope you will get that meaning. If you are a planning engineer or a scheduler, you will be familiar with this one: predecessor and successor. The critical path is the chain of activities that takes the longest time to accomplish. A delay to any activity in chain will delay the end date of the project. The total float. Total float is the amount of time an activity may be delayed without extending the project end date. Free float is the amount of time an activity may be delayed without delaying another activity. Then constraints. Network logic alone cannot reflect all project situations. Sometimes activities must be accomplished according to specific dates, rather than on dates determined by other activity in the project. To model independence on specific dates, assign primary and secondary constraints to activities. These one are the constraint type: start constraints, finish constraints, mandatory constraints, and late constraints. Lag, an offset or delay from activity to its successor. Lag can be positive or negative, and it is based on the calendar of the successor. Resources include the personnel and equipment that perform work on activity across all projects. Resources are generally reused between activities and or projects. The project management module also enables you to distinguish between labor, material, and non-labor resources. Labor and non-labor resources are always time-based, and material resources such as consumable items use a unit of measure you can specify. You can create and assign resource calendars and define a resource rules, contact information, and time varying prices. Okay, that's it for the terminologies. I will elaborate that if are needed.
For more engineering software reviews and tutorials, click subscribe.
We're now in lesson 2.2. We'll discuss login form, graphical user interface, and industry settings. To avoid confusion, what program will be open, just click in the Windows icon, tap the Windows icon, double-click the P6 Professional 19x64. When you first open the P6 after the installation, the error alert will be pop up, and it says like this: the appropriate industry settings for your organization is not yet been selected in the admin preferences. Please contact your administrator. Just click OK, and I will discuss it in the later part of this lesson. After clicking OK, it will lead us to the login form, and it looks like this. Just input the login name and password you register or you input when you install the Primavera. I prepare admin for both login name and password. The languages, choose internationally recognized, the English, or otherwise select your preferred languages. The database, there are no issue if you install a standalone software. If you have an installer, a cloud-based installer, and you didn't choose the right one, you will not open the Primavera if you did not selected the correct database. Just click connect, and it will lead us to the graphical user interface of the P6. The graphical user interface composed of menu bar, toolbars, and toolbar buttons, navigation bar, directory bar, main window, forms, and status bar. Of course, it's common in almost all software that have a menu bar located in the top rightmost portion of the software. And the navigation bar here, located in the left side, composed of back, forward, home, dir or directory bar, and help. The status bar is located below here, which show what is the status of your file, the date and the name of the file. The directory bar composed of some tabs that the main window and the activity form will be dependent on the tabs you selected in the directory bar, and I will elaborate that later. The menu bar composed of file, edit, view, project, enterprise, tools, admin, and help. Toolbar, to view toolbar, just choose in the menu bar, choose view, toolbars, then select the toolbar you want to display. A check mark in the front of the toolbar name or text indicates that this cannot be displayed. The toolbar buttons. This is the toolbar buttons that are common in the projects, WBS, and activities windows. It depends on the user if you choose the menu bar or toolbar buttons in operating or utilizing software. It depends when he or she will be convenient. The main window and the active and the forms will be dependent on the directory bar you selected. Just like this, the project displays the project window, the resources, reports, tracking WBS activities, assignment, WPs and docs expenses, thresholds, issues, and risk. If you select one of these, different window will appear and with corresponding different forms below. For example, if you choose projects, this window project will be appear and project 1 will appear below. If we choose the WB breakdown structure or WBS window with corresponding WBS forms below will appear. And if we choose activities, activity windows will appear with corresponding activity form, and so on and so forth. We will tackle that one by one as we go on in the series of tutorial. Next, we will proceed to the industry settings. We will correct this error alert so will not be popped up again. Basic terminologies and calculation varies depending in the selected industry settings. This is the industry type, this is the terminologies, and this is the name of the comparison tools. If we select the government is aerospace defense, the terminology will be plan units and cost plan duration, and the name of the project comparison tool will be schedule comparison tool, which is the same with the industry type of high technology, manufacturing, other industry. Otherwise, so let us set the industry settings. In the admin menu, select admin preferences. In the industry tab, select government, aerospace, and defense. That is the end of the lesson 2.2, and we will preview what we will be discussed in the lesson 3. Set up EPS, add new projects. We will discuss calendar or BS, WBS element, activities, milestone, relationship, and others. So, see you in the next lesson. Thank you for viewing.